Previously on Tomb Raider 2. And oh my god, what's the boss gonna be? What is it gonna be? Well, it's a big old chicken. And with that, the adventure continues. Hello everybody, it's Jonathan Wolf and welcome back to the Tomb Raider Marathon. I'm very giddy right now because today, we're moving on to the next level in Tomb Raider 2. But not just any level. Because today, we're going to be tackling not only my favorite level in Tomb Raider 2, but we're also going to be tackling my favorite level in Tomb Raider period. And that is the Temple of Xian. So let's not waste any more time and get right into it. But first, we get a cutscene. So yeah, that guy that was in that truck, yeah, that was actually Bartoli at the end of that cutscene. So I guess you could say there's a third interaction, except not really. But yes, here we go. We finally made it to the door on the other side of the Great Wall. It has all come down to this. We have this awesome looking architecture, this awesome looking textures, which, yeah, this is just awesome. This is why I love levels like these. Are why I love the Tomb Raider series. But yeah, as you can see, we have the Dagger of Xian, and it's in all its glory. And we see this big old room with the symbol on top. And you know, I've said this was my favorite level of all time, but yeah, I mean the dagger is right there. So hey, maybe I like it because it's short. But no, betrayal. We got betrayed by the level. Alright, so for this part, what I like to do is I like to jump and turn at the very end of that blade so that I can actually avoid not only the blade, but I can also avoid taking fall damage. And then what I decided to do is I decided to veer to the left so I can actually slide this this waterfall backwards. And the reason we want to do that is because we can actually shimmy to the left at the end to claim the first secret of the level, which is the gold dragon. So let's claim it right here. And now I'm going to do something very interesting. I'm going to save my game. I usually don't save this early. Usually I save a bit later. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a shortcut you can do to essentially skip 85% of the level. So what you want to do is you can actually make a running jump for that slope over there. And basically you can actually jump on that bridge to, again, essentially skip 85% of the level. And what you want to do is you want to go all the way to the back and to the left. And then you want to press left. And then you want to sidestep left 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see, Lara's inching a bit forward. And then once you do that, you want to sidestep to the right. And then you want to do a very specific jump. It is a jump while turning. And it is a jump to the right. And then you want to jump and turn in the air. So let's see if I can do it first try. I did it first try. I cannot believe it. And yeah, basically the idea is to hit the slope backwards. Or slide backwards down the slope so you can actually grab the ledge. And then what you want to do is you want to go to the left. And then you want to jump, turn, and veer to the right. So I'm holding jump and circle. And then as you can see, I'm landing on this bridge. And basically I skipped, give or take, 85% of the level. However, this is a walkthrough, which means that we're not going to do anything. And, oh, I wanted to do an epic swan dive. Well, that ruins my fantasy. Now in this water, we have some catfish. And we also have this beautiful look of the temple. Although I do want to get rid of the fish, so let me get my magnums and kill them very quickly. Now over here to the left, as we enter this area, there is a ledge with some shotgun shells. And on this same area, we're actually going to spawn a tiger. Although this tiger is a bit funny, because look at this. Boom, coming out of nowhere. From the shadows he attacks. And then it's going to happen again as soon as we get over here. Boom, another one just popping out of nowhere, which is awesome. Okay, so yeah, here we have this temple area, and we want to go to the left of it, because over here we have a jump pad. Now yeah, like I mentioned, these jump pads can be very deadly if you're not careful. And yeah, basically we want to hit this jump plate from the left side, so that we can actually get on top of the roof of this little temple area. And on the other side, there's a lever, which is going to open a hatch back in that water that we fell onto. Now, there's also spawned an eagle. So I'm going to kill it very quickly. And yeah, with that said, let's drop down. Took a little bit of fall damage, but that's okay. This level's honestly not that difficult to get through without using a Medpack when it comes to not taking damage. Because mostly, when it comes to the traps in this game, they will mostly kill you immediately. So, there you go. Now, over there, you can actually see there's a small Medpack in that little covey area. But I'm going to get that later, because that's actually a return path for something else. Maybe for something over there. And yeah, with that said, yeah, this is the door, or this is the hatch that we opened right above me. So let's go ahead and climb to the top. And right up here we have, I'm going to be completely honest, my least favorite part of the level. And not because it's a bad part, but because I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. In fact, I'm going to save my game. I know that I'm saving way too much right now, but honestly, I'm going to save my game real quick because, yeah, this part can be very, very annoying. Because remember that part in Tibetan foothills where you have to let go and grab a ladder? Well, this is the exact same, except that you have to do it twice. But yeah, basically what you have to do is you have to drop down a bit and then you want to grab this ladder. And yeah, like I mentioned, sometimes Lara will not grab the ladder, which is very annoying. Now, what you can do if you're struggling with this level is, if you're struggling with this part, what you can do is you can actually just slide normally, as I've been doing in these games, by just, you know, tapping backwards or falling down the ledge and just tapping actions so that you don't grab the ledge, but you slide into the next ledge. And there it is. Yep, see, for some reason Lara just doesn't grab the ladder, which is very annoying. And again, I don't know why she doesn't do it. I don't know why she doesn't do it sometimes. So, alright, on the plus side, I can do this. Yeah, I can just slide into this area, and yeah, I'm just gonna do it again because, yeah, screw this part. This is honestly the one area that makes or breaks this level because, yeah, trying to do this level without using a Medpack is, or without load, or no loads, no meds is pretty insane. And I'm gonna be honest, for a long time, doing this level no loads, no meds was my biggest accomplishment in these games. And oh my god, why can I not do this? You know what? Screw this. You know what? I don't want to die a third time to this stupid ladder, so you know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna slide down like this. Because yeah, screw that part. But yeah, other than this part with the stupid ladders, not Laura not grabbing it, honestly, this level is, in my opinion, a perfect level. There's a lot of traps, there's a lot of obstacles. Combat is kept to a minimum. And yeah, basically this level is pure platforming, which is awesome. But yeah, right over here, we can actually claim the Stone Dragon, which is the second secret. Yeah, second secret in 10 minutes after starting this recording. Although, you know, the Jade Dragon's gonna come in, I want to say, depending how I do, maybe 25 minutes or something. I don't know. Yeah, this is also a very long level. In fact, I would even say that this might be the longest level in the game. At least in the main game, at least. Alright, so by approaching this ladder, we're going to spawn a spider that blows into smithereens. And yeah, with that said, this area is done after we climb this ladder. So let's go. But yeah, other than that, but yeah, like I said, this part can be very annoying because, you know, trying to grab that ladder is almost impossible for some stupid reason. But yeah, like I mentioned, like, doing this level no loads, no meds has been a pretty big accomplishment for me when it comes to doing no loads, no meds challenge. Okay, so I have a flare, which is not a good idea, but for this part, what you want to do is you want to shimmy all the way to the left or to the right of this ladder, and when you get to the end, you want to just do a backflip, and also you want to just keep holding the jump button. Don't grab because it's not necessary. And yeah, that's how you do this area. Now for this part, it's pretty tricky to do. You can just run ahead, but if you stop on the final block, you will actually land on a pillar that has some shotgun shells. Okay, so I'm going to drop my flare because I have to grab a ledge. So let's do a running jump, and then we're going to slide off, and then jump and grab. And then let's pull up right over here. And then we can just fall off on the slope to claim some nades. Some granadas. And we will use a grenade launcher, don't worry. In fact, I've been using all of my weapons except for the pistols now that I realize. Because yeah, like I mentioned, I decided to do a no pistol run or challenge. I want to say when I started 40 Fathoms, when I started the ship levels. So yeah. And as you can barely clearly see, yeah, I have a lot of ammo. I mean, I'm still in double digits with a shotgun. I have a lot of Magnum Uzi. I got a shit ton of M16. I got 50 grenades. Jesus Christ. Oh man, that's a lot of nades. All right, let's just continue on. So yeah, by pulling the lever, we open the doors to this little temple right here. Although, to be fair, it's not like a temple. I guess it's basically a temple within a temple because, yeah, I mean, I guess this area is the Temple of Xian, considering that, you know, the dagger is not in that area. The dagger is all the way up, all the way on the top, so, you know. Alright, and once we come into this area, we have a very popular, or very famous area. We have the Terracotta soldiers. Which, for those that don't know, the Terracotta soldiers, basically, they form when an emperor, doing an emperor's tomb, essentially. Okay, so as you can see right here, we have ourselves a receptacle for a key. However, we don't have a key yet, so instead, we want to go to the right over here. Because, you know, because this is classic Tomb Raider, we have to go through a bunch of hoops and jumps just to get one key, so you know. Okay, so for this part, we want to jump over to this slope, and then we want to continuously jump until we reach the end. And yeah, make sure you slide forward when it comes to the final slope, otherwise, yeah, you will die. Although I'm pretty sure you can jump and turn and grab the ledge to save yourself. So, yeah, that's not that terrible. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump and grab the sledge. And right now we have probably one of the hardest items to get in this game. And so I'm going to save my game. And we are going to go claim a small medpack. However, this medpack is very difficult to get. Because you essentially have to not only get the medpack, but you also have to pull a lever. And then you have to get out of a room while spike walls are coming towards you. So yeah, and basically what I like to do is I like to walk towards this next tile, which is a trapdoor. And then as soon as I land on the next room, I'm going to do a standing jump and I'm going to hold action. And hopefully I get to grab the medpack. So yeah, we're going to walk off so that we can actually avoid taking damage. And then basically have some stuttering for some reason. And I didn't get it. Crap. And I didn't get the lever. Oh my god, okay. But yeah, basically you have to pick up the medpack and also get out of here before, you know, that the spike walls kill you. So I'm going to reload my game and I'm going to try again and see if I can actually make it better. Alright, let's try again. So for this part, you just want to walk off and then you want to press forward so that I guess Laura would have some forward momentum. And then I'm just going to hold jump and action and I still didn't get it. Why? Why am I not getting this medpack? This is pretty annoying. I'm gonna be honest. Alright. One more time. There we go. Okay, so you had to jump and grab in midair as soon as you do the second jump. But yeah, let's just go ahead and run away. And there you go. Yeah, it took me a couple of tries, but yeah, I just reloaded the game, so I didn't die there, so the deaths don't count. Okay, so right here in this room, we got a boulder trap, but you can just avoid it by just going into this little covey area. And here we have yet another trap. By standing on this tile, you're going to spawn it. And then we have a third trap, which you can do by standing on this tile. But just roll and get out of the way. Or you can just walk off when you activate the third boulder. But you will take a bit of fall damage, but that's okay. But yeah, basically the idea is to trigger the third boulder so that you can actually go over here and climb this ladder, since this is the way to go. You know. So yeah, let's go ahead and climb up here, and now we're gonna get into a very scary area because we have this very dark room, which is very ominous. But yeah, basically in this room, we want to follow the sounds of the blades, and we're going to see that there's actually a door over here. Well, to the right of the door, there's actually a lever. Now, as soon as you pull this lever, you're going to spawn a Tigger. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the grenade launcher to dispose of him. And there he is, just appearing out of nowhere from the shadows, which is so ominous. Alright, so now we have this area right here. And this part can be also very scary because we have two blade traps that we have to avoid. And trying to take no damage is very difficult. However, there's a very easy way to not take damage. And in fact, I'm going to save my game again because, yeah, I'm going to take this run of this level more beginner friendly just to show you how to easily get the traps. Not to mention that I don't want to do a bunch of trials again. But basically, what I like to do is I like to roll into the ladder as soon as the blade goes ka-ching, which is there. And yeah, basically you just want to time it, and then you just want to go. And then you want to drop 2 steps, 1, 2, and then you want to wait for the blade to open again. So, dong, 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 and there you go. And as you can see, you will take no damage from the blades. Alright, so here we got another trap. We got some rolling blades. And yeah, you just want to run in between them as they separate. And then you want to just jump into this door. Okay, so we're going to take our automatics because there are going to be 2 eagles. Or I think a eagle. Oh no, there's 2 of them. But yeah, there's going to be 2 eagles in this room. And yeah, we got to be careful not to get surprised by them, you know. Okay, so as you can see over here, we're on top of the Terracotta soldiers area. And basically, now what we have to do is we have to make it to that door in the distance. And this button is going to open the door. However, this is a timed door. So yeah, make sure that you are on your feet. So yeah, let's do a running jump after we roll. And then we just want to do running jumps as we go into the end. And as you can see, you will barely make it. Or you're going to make it just in time if you don't stall. Okay, so right here we got a spiky potato obstacle to overcome. And this is honestly very easy compared to the one in Barking Monastery. And basically what you want to do is you want to start running as soon as the spiky potato in front of you go to the opposite side. Now I am going to do this on the right side because on the left side there's actually this door that's going to not make me go all the way to the end of the tile. So yeah, basically I'm just going to wait for it. I'm actually going to back up a bit just in case I take damage. But yeah, basically just wait and go. And then you can jump at the very end. And as you can see, we made it to the end. Okay, so here we got a bit of a puzzle similar to diving area where you have to put these two buttons. Now, this button right here will raise some platforms right in front of you, and this button is going to open a door. And the one with the door has a longer timer. Or actually, no, it has a shorter timer. But yeah, basically right here, just want to go, and then at the very end, you want to jump and grab the ledge. You can also roll and grab the... you can also roll and grab that platform, and the boulder will go over you, but I want to do it more epic, you know? I want to make this more epic. But yeah, right here we can claim the dragon seal. And this is what goes into that door with the Terracotta soldiers area. Okay, so now the idea is to go back to the bridge and then climb your way through that slope area. However, if you want items, you want to come over this way. Because here we can get some magnum clips. You can also get some kills by killing some spiders. So let's go and kill them, you know? But yeah, here we go. Both spiders are dead. And in this room, we have some magnum clips. And right over here, we have yet more magnum clips. Now, there's also a lever in that room. However, if you want to make this part easier, do not pull the lever. Because what it's going to do is it's going to destroy that bridge. So that's going to make it much more difficult to get back. Now, like I mentioned, if you don't care for items, what you want to do is you want to just get the seal and then go back the way you came. However, I'm going to show the broken bridge route just to show you, just to show you the path you have to take if you pull the switch by accident and then you decide to save your game. So yeah, with that said, let's pull the lever to break the bridge. And basically, we want to come down into this opening once again, where we got the magnum clips. And then we want to drop to the bottom. All the way up to here, because that's actually a slope over there, and we don't want to hit it. All right, and then we want to do a running jump for this ledge over here. Now, do not try to jump. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, do not try to jump on that middle platform, because if you try to do so, you're going to get stunned by the dragon head texture or hitbox, and yeah, you're basically going to kill yourself if you do so. So what you want to do is you want to make a running jump. Actually, no, you can just do a standing jump over to this platform. And yeah, you may notice that I was actually getting moved to the left, and that is because the dragon texture was actually moving me to the side. But yeah, basically we want to hop over here, and then we just want to do a running jump over to this point. You can also do a running jump to this block from the side of the dragon, but oh well. Alright, and then we want to do a running jump to this block. And then we want to make a standing jump over to this jump plate. or jump plate. Now, as soon as you get over to this point, you're going to spawn a boulder. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to back up and have the boulder go over me. Now, the boulder will spawn when you go over this tile. So you want to be careful with that. Okay, so now we have to get out. And by standing on this tile, you're going to spawn another boulder. So yeah, make sure to do a running jump out of it. So you can actually get out of it. And then if you want to go out, you actually want to climb over to that opening that is over there. However, you may notice... you can kind of see it, but... yeah, you may saw a green flash over there. But over in that platform, that is actually the Jade Dragon. And we can actually go ahead and claim it. So what you want to do is you want to slide down this slope forward. And then you want to hit this jump pad. And then you just want to hold forward as you hit the jump plate. And then we just want to do a running jump over to the ledge with the Jade Dragon. And here we go, the final secret of the level. And we get a shit ton of Uzi clips. Like, my god, that's a lot of Uzi. Alright, so now we have to run and jump over here. And if you want, you can actually do a standing jump to this ledge. However... I don't trust myself, especially considering that, you know, if you hit the slope, you're basically going to die. So, yeah, I'm just going to take the normal path. So let's go over here. And once you get to this platform, you're going to spawn an eagle. That refuses to die. There we go. Okay, so now, unfortunately, we still need to do a jumping grab. So, yeah, just want to aim for the side of the tile and then just grab the ledge. Very scary, very threatening, but it's possible, so there you go. Alright, so now let's jump over here. And right here we have this weird looking face, and this is actually a movable block that we can actually move. Alright, so now let's get this guy out of the way by pulling it. And yeah, we're basically going back to the room with the Terracotta soldiers. Now, by going back into the room... actually, I think we gotta do... okay, yeah, we gotta do a Boulder Trap first. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this lever. It's gonna open the trap door that is behind me. And here we got a scary Boulder Trap because, yeah, as soon as we go down this slide, we're gonna trigger the boulder. But if you continuously run and hug the left wall, you can actually hit the slope and be completely safe from the boulder. And here we are, back in this room. Now, by coming into this room, we also spawn 2 Tiggers. So let's go ahead and get rid of them very quickly. Wherever they are. Oh, they're roaring their ass off. Oh my god, I fell. That was embarrassing. Actually, this is a good time to show because, yeah, if you fell off, if you're trying to get into the door, this door right here will be open, and basically this will allow you to go back on top so you can actually try the timed run again. Now, you may be thinking, okay, so what happens if you know, decided to come back to this area but forgot to pick up the dragon seal? Well, if we go back, should you forgot to pick up the dragon seal, you may notice that this door is closed. However, a hatch above me has opened. And yeah, we can actually use this hatch to get to the dragon seal with ease. Now, by coming over here, we will also spawn a Tigger. So yeah, if you want an extra kill, you actually have to go over here to get the extra kill, which is awesome. And yeah, basically right here, we can actually go through this area. And yeah, this is actually the area where the boulder spawns. And as you can also see, the bridge is fixed. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you destroy the bridge or not. If you decide to come back here, the room will sort of reset, and you will actually be able to get the seal with no problem. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure that if the bridge is destroyed, it's pretty much impossible to get back to where the seal is. But yeah, that's some pretty interesting, that's some pretty cool flip map shenanigans. Kind of similar to what I showed you in Palace Midas. So yeah, now we have to go back, and yeah, we have to input the dragon seal. And oh, that would have been a flare death. And yeah, because the boulder is gone, we can just simply run with no problem. Alright, so now let's drop down. Don't get hit by the sword. And let's go ahead and place the dragon seal. Alright, and now we are going to a brand new area. Now, you do want to be careful, though, because we have this spinning blade. And yeah, basically, just like Barking Monastery, you want to follow it a bit, and then just hide into the covey area. And into a new area we go. Okay, so in this room, we are a bit timed, because as we're going into this room... Somebody's stuttering, my god. You may notice that... Well, you may not notice, but... Yeah, you can kind of see that there's actually a spiked ceiling coming down. And basically, what you want to do is you want to flip 3 levers. There's one right here. The second one is over here. And the third one is right over here. And yeah, basically you have to look for the texture that is not, you know, like this. And yeah, they give you plenty of time, so you can just screw around for a bit and still make it. Although, you know, don't jump if it's too close, because yeah, otherwise you will get impaled through the head. Okay, so now we're gonna take our automatics because there is a fish over here. Also, I just realized that yeah, I might have to. Well, I can't do it anymore. But yeah, there's actually a catfish that can be very annoying to get if I'm not finding him underwater. But yeah, here's a catfish that we want to destroy. And there we go. So now we can safely drop into the water. Now, here's the deal with this room. If we try to go through here, you're going to see that Lara's glitching out. And that is because there's actually a current that is preventing us from going into that direction. Well, by pulling the switch, we're going to shut down a door, which is going to shut off the current. But it's also going to flood this room. And there's 2 air pockets you can go. You can actually go through here, which has a locked door, which that is our ultimate goal, to open that door. Or you can go through here to get some items. And by items, I mean grenades. And a large medpack. Wow, look at that. Man, we're getting a lot of grenades that I'm not using. I'll use them eventually, but... Also, I'll use them in the next level, so yeah. There's that. But yeah, basically what we have to do is we have to make it to the end of this hallway, and then we have to pull a lever. And yeah, basically we have to... Actually, I think we gotta pull 2 levers in this area. Now, there is a lever right there. Now, what that lever is gonna do is going to open that hatch that we closed, so that, you know, we can actually have a faster way of going back. But yeah, as you can see, we're gonna flip the switch. Then I'm going to go into this room and flip this other switch. Now, what this switch is going to do is it's going to open a door that is next to the first lever we pulled in this room. Now, before we go back, we are going to get this small med pack. And then, now we're going to pull the lever. Because this is going to make it so that, you know, we go back to that room easier or faster, and also try not lose health in the process. Because I'm pretty sure if you go back normally, you will take some damage, but I'm not sure on that. Alright, let's pull a flare, and let's go into this door. And yeah, that is the door that we opened. And this lever is going to open the door that is on the top of the room. So yes, now we can actually pull the lever again so we can properly exit this room. Which is awesome. So yeah, with that said, let's swim back up and go through the door. Alright, so now, here we got a catfish. And up in this ledge, we have some M16 clips. And right above me is the area where, yeah, I had a bit of a trouble grabbing a medpack. So, yeah, good times. Good times indeed. Okay, and right over here, we get some shotgun shells. And hopefully I don't clip through the wall. And right over here, we got another scary area. So, as soon as you move forward, this spike wall is going to start moving. And basically, we have to pull this lever, and then we have to make it to the end right over here. Honestly, it's not that difficult, but yeah. It can be scary if you're not good at aligning yourself. But yeah, as you can see, right at the end of this hallway, we can actually get a gold key, and we can get the medpack that I showed you when we first started this level. Because yes, if we go through this passageway, as you can see, we're back at the beginning of the level. And this gold key goes into this lock right over here, which is next to the ladder that leads to the area where we got the stone dragon. So yeah, let's go ahead and use this gold key. And now we have a bit of a situation because I don't have harpoons. And I have to fight and there's a catfish that's going to be a bit problematic. In fact, I'm going to save my game because I don't want this guy to kill me. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this properly, you know. Or try not to suck. Alright, so as soon as you enter this room, you're going to get locked in. And in between these two pillars, there is a lever. And as you can see, there's also a catfish, but yeah, I'm just going to let him bite me a couple times. It's not that bad. And behind this pillar, oh god, there is a small medpack. Oh my god, leave me alone, cat. Alright, and the lever that lever opened up this room. Now I am gonna get this cat to follow me. Or catfish. And yeah, basically, by pulling this lever, we also open this hatch right here. Now by coming through here, we also spawn another catfish. And yeah, I'm just gonna wait for him to come up here. And then I'm gonna look for that ledge over there. And I'm going to pull up. And then we're going to kill both these cats. Except that they're not cooperating. So instead I'm going to not fall into the water. Okay. That was completely on accident. Alright, let's go up here. Okay, they're in a better position. And there we go. And here we have probably the scariest part of the entire game because we have the spider den. And yeah, we have a lot of spiders to deal with in this one. So if you're arachnophobic, I am so sorry. But yeah, basically we have these spiders that they will spawn when you approach these light fissures or these areas with light. And yeah, basically the best idea to do this area is to just walk into the area and then just, you know, do a backflip. So yeah, basically this area is really not that bad. But you know, we got these tiny spiders, so it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, it's not like there's gonna be a giant spider, right? Oh my god, look at that thing. Look at that big kahuna. So yeah, as you can see, we have a big old spider, which makes a disturbing death sound, which is pretty nasty. It's nasty. Alright, let me pop a flare and drop it immediately to claim these Uzi clips. And yeah, we have these giant black widows. And yeah, basically, they are not friendly. Alright. Okay, I think that's it for the tiny spider, so yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna pop a flare right here because as soon as we get into this area, we're actually gonna spawn a spider behind us. Wait, yeah, when it's in this tile, yeah, it's gonna start raining down from the sky. So let's go ahead and kill it real quick. Destroy your enemies. And by coming down into this platform right here, we're actually going to spawn another spider in this large open room. So I'm going to take my M16 and I'm just going to blast it. So that's that. And now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the other side of this room where this pillar is. Now, by going into this room, yeah, as you can see, we spawned yet another spider. Now, thankfully, we have one more, so don't worry, fellow citizens. Your boy Wolf is here. Someone who actually suffers from arachnophobia, because, yeah, I am very arachnophobic when it comes to spiders in general. I mean, I mean, a part of me wishes that, you know, I could have recorded my first playthrough of Dark Souls 2 and Bloodborne, because, oh my god, the spiders in Seldora and the Nightmare of Mensis, oh, that was such... I had a miserable time. But nowadays, the spiders in Bloodborne are more annoying than scary, and... And the spiders in Seldora, actually no, those spiders are still scary. But yeah, basically we've been climbing this this nest area, and as you can see, we got this giant egg sac. And now what you want to do is you want to jump and grab so you can actually land on this pillar. And then we want to jump over to this pillar. And yeah, that last spider that I killed, that is actually the final spider of the area. So no more spiders. So yeah, we did it, guys. We are the best all around. And yeah, basically what we did is we went the long way to climb up this rock formation, because at the top of it, there is a key. And this key goes back into that... Oh, well. And this key goes into the... goes back into a keyhole that I never showed you, but it's back where we opened that temple with the Terracotta soldiers. So yeah, let's go back and open that door. And yeah, basically the door is, as soon as we get into this point, we want to go to the right. Or as soon as we get out of the water, we want to go to the right. And here it is. And here we go, the silver key. So let's put this bad boy in, and yeah, we're going close to the end of the level. Well, kinda, but yeah, now we have to avoid some boulder traps. And basically, for this part, you just want to jump and grab these ledges. And as soon as we pull up in this one, we're going to spawn a boulder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn a bit to the right, and then I'm going to do a jumping grab so that I can actually grab this ledge and, you know, make progress. And then as soon as you pull up here, you're going to spawn another boulder. And yeah, you just want to jump to the left. Now, where the boulders were, there are some magnet clips. So let's go ahead and pick them up. And as we go into this area, we're going to spawn an eagle. And a Tigger. But yeah, there's also an eagle. So, oh, there he is. We had to walk up a bit more into the bridge, so that's okay. Okay, and now I'm going to take my nade launcher, because there is a Tigger that spawns to my left. And there he went. Alright, so now we want to jump and grab this ledge, and then we want to hold the jump button so we can backflip into this area. And then we're going to jump up here. And right behind me, there are some jump plates. However, we don't want to take them yet, because at the top of this area, there is a door that is shut. So yeah, we gotta open that door first. Okay, but right here we got a bit of a scary part, because we have to avoid this rolling blade. But basically, as soon as it starts moving to the other side, just do 2 standing jumps, and you'll make it just fine. And yes, as you can see, we finally made it to the bridge back at the beginning of the level. So yes, if you decided to make that shortcut, you would skip all of this progress that we did, all of this stuff that we did. But, you know, why would you skip what is essentially the best level in this series? Come on now. But yeah, as you get close to this button, you're actually going to activate the spinning blade. And by pressing this button, you're going to open the double gates that are at the top of that jumping plate area. You're also going to spawn an eagle, so we want to be careful. And yeah, basically, now we just want to follow the block, or follow the thing a bit. And I'm going to jump here to show you something. So, as you can see right here, we have these ladders. And on that opening over there, there's actually a large medpack. However, these ladders are not programmed to be ladders, meaning that if you try to grab them, yeah, you're just gonna not grab the ledge and you're gonna fall off into the slope. And that being said, these ladders were fixed in the remastered version, so you can actually go over there and claim the large medpack. However, in the PlayStation and the original PC version, that's not the case. So yeah, we have to essentially, so yeah, that medpack is, we cannot get it, unfortunately. Okay, so now that we open the door, we could go back and go, you know, to the door. However, I'm going to save my game because now we have to do another drop from a ladder into a ledge. And this time we cannot slide into it. We have to let go and grab. So we want to slide down this backwards, and then we want to, you know what, I'm just going to climb normally. Or actually, I'm going to go from here and grab the ledge and die because, yeah, screw this gimmick. Yeah, I was a bit, I was a bit too high because Lara put her hands in the air before I even got to the ledge. So yeah, I have to go down a bit more. Okay, so now let's try this then. I'm going to go all the way to the down, and then I'm going to shimmy a bit and grab, let go and grab. And not grab the ledge because, again, for some reason, Lara would not grab the freaking ledge. I seriously don't understand why that's even a thing. Why that's a thing. Now, thankfully, I mean, as of now, or so far, this hasn't been a thing in the remasters. So, yeah, if you're struggling with the original, you might as well try the remasters. But, okay, you know what? Let me try this. Yeah, let's step away. Let me just do this. Yeah, honestly, that's the better play. Honestly, to be completely honest, that's the better play, to just slide in. But yeah, I have no idea how to quote-unquote fix it, but yeah, this has been an issue that I've suffered with the PlayStation version, the PC version, and even the PS1, even the version you can get in the PS3. So, yeah, I want to say it's a PlayStation, it's a original version issue, but hey, I mean, if you have a solution, then let me know because, you know, that would be very helpful. But yeah, if you're struggling with these ladders, just let go and slide. That's basically the best advice I can give you, at least for this level, because in Tibetan Foothills, it's not recommendable because I'm pretty sure that the fall can kill you. Alright, so now that we open the door, we can finally make it up this make up this part. Now, as we go through here, there's gonna be, I want to say, 4 jump plates in a row. So what you want to do for this part is you want to do a running jump, and then you want to just hold forward for the first 3 plates. And once you hit the 4th one, you want to hold the action button so you can actually grab the ledge. Now, as soon as you pull up here, you're going to spawn an eagle. And this right here is the final enemy of the level. So yes, we have no more enemies for the remainder of the level, which is awesome. And yeah, as you can see, we have this large area, and this is the final area, or this is the final room of the level. So yes, guys, we're almost done. Now you may notice there's actually a keyhole over there, and you see a lowered trap door. And yeah, basically the idea is to get a key, because that key is going to allow us to get back to the beginning of the level. Now, as you can see right there, we got some spike walls, and as soon as you get into this tile, you're going to activate them. So we want to very quickly go into this ladder. Now, I highly recommend you actually grab this ladder from the left side, because if you grab from the middle, the last spike wall will most likely get you, and you will take some damage. So, yeah, try not to get impaled, or try not to get your leg shredded by the spikes, you know? Okay, so right here we got another spike wall, and as soon as we get up here, we want to go to the left, or to the right, And then we want to do a running jump to this ladder. And yeah, basically you just want to climb. If you're worried about the textures right next to me, don't worry, because the spike wall will not get you. So you're fine, guys. You're fine. Don't be such wusses. Okay, and now we have this room. And we want to go over this side, because over here we got a lever. And this lever is going to open one of the 2 doors that will allow you to get near the dragon statues. And the door that opened is this one right here. And as you can see on the top of that pillar, there's actually a key. And that is the key that we need for that lock that we saw down there. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop over here. And then let's not suffer a flare death. And let's just hop over here. I'm pretty sure you can just hop normally, but I'm going to take it safe. Okay, so I'm going to save my game once again, because this next part can be very tricky. Because you essentially have to slide down this dragon statue. And if you mess this up, you're going to fall into the lava. So yeah, basically what I like to do is I like to slide off a bit. And then once I hit the very end, I'm going to do a backflip or jump. And completely miss because I was a bit too much into the thing. Or too far into the slope. So yeah, sucks to be me. You know, it's a good thing I say because, you know, I would have to do the drop again with the Uzi clips. Alright, let's just go over here. I'm going to veer a bit to the left or to the right so that I can actually land on the slope from a more higher side. And yeah, as you can see, we landed perfectly on the platform. So there you go. Okay, so now we want to make a running jump in between the door and the dragon statue, because yeah, the door is basically not going to allow you to go past it, meaning that you will die. So yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and use the main chamber key, and this is going to do 2 things. It's going to open a trap door that is on the top of the second dragon statue, which is that one right there, but it's also going to raise that trap door over there. So yeah, with that said, let's go and get to it. Okay, so now this next part is very weird because okay, let me show you real quick. So as we climb this ladder, the idea is to, or basically once you get to the top, you want to get off from the right side. Since on the left side there's fire. However, if we look behind us once we arrive. Okay, let me show you this. So, as you can see, there is that platform with that lever. And what that lever is going to do is it's going to turn off these flames so that you can actually make it to this platform. However, yeah, as you can very clearly see, we made it to this platform no problem. I guess they put this so that, you know, maybe the player doesn't know that you can actually get to this ledge. Except that we've had situations where we go to the leftmost part of a ladder or to the side of a ladder and landed on a ledge. So, yeah, this is not... I feel that this puzzle was shoehorned just because, but... yeah, basically, down there, there's a time lever. It will turn off these 2 flames, and you can actually make it to this platform, but... yeah, I don't understand why that obstacle is a thing, considering that you can get into this area without even touching that lever. Not to mention that if you do the backflip wrong, you're gonna fall off and die, or you're gonna overshoot the platform and just fall off, period. But yeah, anyway. So, another thing that the key did is that it also opened this gate right here, which, yeah, as you can see, we are now on the other dragon statue. And we can actually make it to... yeah, we're now making our way to the final... yeah, we're now making our way to the chamber with the dagger. So, yeah, we're very close to the end. And, yeah, if you hit the slopes, you actually have to do some jumping. And, yeah, it's not that... yeah, you want to be careful. Alright, so I'm going to save my game one more time because this part can be very, very tricky. Now, I highly recommend to not pop a flare because in this part, we have to do a lot of jumping and turning from ladders, or from ladder to ladder. So yeah, if the footage is a bit dark, I'm sorry, but yeah, the idea is to not have a flare in this part. Okay, so we just want to climb this ladder, and as soon as we see this blade, we want to essentially do the exact same thing we did last time. We want to wait for the clunk to happen, and then when the... Actually, no, we want to wait for the thing to go on the side of the wall. So yeah, basically we want to wait for the side of the wall. And there, we can actually jump and actually avoid getting hit by the blade. And yeah, basically we want to jump and grab this ladder. And then, where is it? There it is. We want to, and yeah, basically we want to get to the top here. And then what we want to do is, we want to do the exact same thing we did last time. However, this time we actually have to jump and turn in the air and grab the ladder that is behind me. So as soon as you hear the, so after the clank, or when the blade reaches the ladder, I'm going to do a jump and turn. And as you can see, the blade will not get me, because the blade only does damage when it does the clunk, 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 and yeah. And there we go. We just have to climb all the way to the top. And yeah, as you can see, there's an opening to the right. And that is it for the level. Yes, we are almost done. So let's climb to the top, drop a bit, and then just shimmy to the right. And there we go. We finally made it to the top. So now let's go claim our prize. Or can we? Well, shit, we got late. We arrived late. So yeah, as you can see, Bartoli beat us to the punch, and he took the dagger. And as you saw right there, he stabbed himself for some reason. But you know, that's good because Bartoli is now dead, so we don't have to worry about it, right? Well, you'll see later. But yes, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with Temple of Xian. This is, despite the fact that, you know, we had the annoying sections with the ladders and, you know, the stone dragon area and getting those optional Uzi clips. This is still my favorite level in the entire franchise. The platforming is intense. The obstacles are fun. The gauntlets that you have to go through are just perfect. And yeah, this is honestly, I would say that this level is the ultimate test for any Tomb Raider player, no matter what. And if you can manage to do this level without loading and without using a medpack, this is honestly the biggest accomplishment when it comes to this game overall. Because, yeah, I'm just gonna jump the gun right now, but there are more difficult levels than this, especially on Tomb Raider 3. But we'll get to Tomb Raider 3 eventually, since I not only have to finish this game and the expansion, but I also have to record. I also have to edit before I start recording, because I have to delete the footage, because this footage is, again, it's taken a lot of my PC. Like, to put into perspective, every episode before this has a total of 214 gigabytes, and I don't know how heavy the Temple of Xian video is gonna be. Although looking right here is actually shorter than the Barking Monastery recording, so that's good for something, right? But ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this episode of the Tomb Raider Marathon. Thank you all for watching this episode. And next time we meet, we're moving on to Floating Islands, which is visually one of my favorite levels in all of Tomb Raider. Well, besides Temple of Xian. But until then, this is Jonathan Wolf, and I will see you all in the next video. Take it easy, everyone.